Hello and welcome to the SBR BTCC Legends Series, brought to you in association with BTCC Blueprints and Paul Welsh Groundwork and Construction. We thank you guys for your sponsorship as we go to round 1, race 2 here. Let's take a look at that grid this time round. Obviously the results from the first race is the grid, so that will be Lewis from Nathan, Ben from Jake, fantastic driving from Jake in race 1, Rob from Adam, Liam, Dean, Sean a little bit further back this time, Chris, Rob, Andrew, Jeff, Ash and Leon unfortunately at the back, who was unlucky not to finish last time out. Here are the highlights from race 2 as we go to the grid, and the lights are on and we are away, and it looks like another good start there from Lewis as he looks to build on that win. Ben already challenging up the inside already of Nathan, and Jake's going to have another go as well. Up the inside nice and early, a couple, looks like Rob and someone else off at the back there. Can't quite see who, but it's made a bit of mayhem in the background. As we see Dean and Rob, again from the McGann's last season, having a bit of a battle. Now Liam's going to try his luck, it looks like. Yeah, Leo trying his luck round the outside of Sean, but not coming off and running off wide, unfortunately. He joins towards the rear of the pack as well, up with those Hondas. We've got, talking of the Hondas, there's one off there. Who was that? That was Chris. No, yes, Chris. Off wide, coming out the exit of the chicane at the bottom of the hill there. We flick towards the front, and we've got Adam, it looks like now challenging, flicking back towards Dean, who picking up here, that's Chris. As we go to the quick four corners, the left, right, flicking around, there's so much action going on all the way through the grid already. Sean out wide already, he really is struggling with his car this season already. Clearly unhappy with something there. And now is that that's Rob and Nathan together there, fighting alongside Adam in that beautiful, almost pink splattered livery on the Subaru. And it looks like Nathan's gonna just lead Rob through. Rob sitting in behind his more experienced teammate, looking and finding out new lines, finding out exactly how to drive that new Nissan for this series. But that's opened the door, yes it has, for Adam. And Adam's going to snick up the inside of Rob. This is how it's done, boy. You sit there and watch. There's now Ben's now wide as he's trying to push hard to catch Lewis. Off wide, losing that bit of momentum up the hill, and that's allowed Lewis a bit of breathing space as we flick back to Nathan. And Adam fighting a little bit further down, I think for 5th place now. Rob sat waiting and watching. Like I say, Rob coming up from McGann's as the champion, trying to prove a point and straight into the mid-pack of the BTCC League. Fantastic driving from Rob already. And now Adam looking forward and backwards both at the same time, maybe splitting his eyes, who knows, you never know. One looking forward, one in that rearview mirror. Nathan's now just starting to edge that a little bit further away, but Adam's certainly got a gap on Rob this time round. It's going to allow him to concentrate hard. Up the main straight, another lap in the books as we go back towards the mid-pack. Was that Liam and Sean a little bit wide, or was that Rob this time? A little bit loose coming out the last corner. It was Liam we saw a little bit bumpy over the grass. That's allowed both Jeff and Sean to close up that little bit more. Sean a little bit wide. Was there a bit of contact from Jeff? Who knows? As we go back towards Dean, who's now left the door open. Rob's gone to have a look and left the braking way too late there. A bit naughty from Rob. He sits to the side and waits. Oh no, was it Rob? I'm not sure if that was Rob or Liam who semi-spun Dean there. But one of the two brothers running in the same team this time round. He held back, that was Rob. Held back and just let him take the position back, cost him a few spots himself, but so it should be. Taking someone out like that, that's a bit naughty. Lucky not to have any more damage. And that's allowed Sean to have a look at Dean now. Coming round up the hill, out the corner and up the hill, towards the quick 4 corners, the left, right, fantastic sequence of corners yet again. 3 wide, is 3 wide going to work? Dean's loose. That's allowed Sean up the inside. Sean's going to grab 2 spots there off of both Dean and Chris, but that's put him over the grass. He's going to be a bit slow out. Dean just hitting come across too early. Leon's going to dive in on the action as well here. Hey, was it Leon? No, it wasn't Leon, it was Andrew going to jump up into the action as well. Andrew's gained about 3 places there, and now he's going to have to go at Dean. Again, Andrew, the 3rd promoter from the McGann League, who was racing against Dean last season. Nice to see them both racing close again. And now we've got Jake, who's caught the front 2 as Dean. Well, Ben's caught Lewis, and Jake's caught them both up now, and they've got 3 together, almost as one. Throw a blanket over all 3 of them, down into the chicane. Looks like Lewis grabbing that a little bit more curve than everyone else, and that's put him out wide. Jake's semi-followed him. Ben's probably had the best exit out of the lot of them. Jake's still managed to keep that pressure on Ben. Ben's going to go to the inside. Can he break late? Can he get the place off of Lewis? He's pushing hard. Lewis has gone super wide. That's allowed Jake the chance to sneak up the inside as well and take 2nd place. Lewis losing 3 positions there in 1 corner. He will not be happy. Now we've got Jake all over the backside of Ben. He can smell victory after a fantastic drive in race 1 to recover all the way up to 4th. He's looking for that victory this time round. Straight away, Lewis is hounding, pressuring him. As a professional driver, you'd think Jake goes one way and looks forward only, and he's got that drive down the main straight. He's up the inside of Ben, he's got the position, he's got the lead. That's easily going to ease the pressure, but Ben's not done. He's up the inside. Can he snatch it back from Jake? It looks like he might just have it. He'll have the better drive out the corner, but Jake will have the speed down the main straight. We're going to go on board now with Lewis and keep an eye on these 2, see if we can spot where Jake's going to find that overtake, or who knows, you never know. Lewis could just have that opportunity to sneak into the lead if these 2 come together. Jake hounding Ben every single corner, over the crest of the hill, into the braking zone. Oh, Ben's very loose, very, very wide, over the curb, contact with Jake. They're both going to be slow. That could be Lewis's chance now. Jake's certainly got the lead over Ben as they come over the crest of the hill. That little kink to the left-hand side before the braking area. Into the right-hander. Jake clearly in front. Ben has got that position just about at the moment from Lewis. Jake not going to make the same mistake as he did towards the end of the last race. Keeping it in a straight line. Now we've got Andrew, Chris and Dean fighting together in the middle of the pack here. Andrew gaining that place off of Chris. Jeff in the background just hunting, waiting, seeing if anyone's going to make that mistake, run a little bit wide maybe out of this corner. I thought Chris was going to, but that's allowed Dean a nice run, and now Jeff's really thrown it to the inside. Can he pick up 2 places in 1 move? It's 3 wide, down over the line, into the braking zone of turn 1. But it's as you were. The inside line prevails just about, but Dean's going to switch back inside Chris. Chris Johnson runs that a little bit wide, 2 wheels over the curb, and that allows Dean that space. As we're on board now with Ben. All over. Are we on board with Ben? I believe so, yes. No, it's Jake. Left, right, left. All over the place. He's back in front of Lewis. He's got that position back. He's off and away into the lead this time now. We missed that somewhere Lewis had gained that lead back. I don't know where he managed to do it, but Jake straight back onto it, straight back into the lead. Lewis going to try round the outside. Is that going to leave the door open for Ben? He's going to have to be careful because Ben can see the doors open just about. But no, Lewis is actually going to challenge Jake with that extra drive with the 4 wheels out the corner. Jake takes the lead into the chicane. Oh, Lewis is a little bit loose, just like Ben was a couple of laps ago. And now we've got Sean very, very loose. Very, very loose. Sideways into the barrier. It's actually helped him out that little bit. Giving him a bit of breathing space there over Rob. And we go back to Chris and Andrew and Dean, who still fight away together. They've dropped Jeff. It looks like Jeff might have made a little bit of a mistake as he's dropped quite far back there. Chris is now going to have another look at Andrew coming down the main straight, looking right, looking left. He's down the inside. Has he got the run? It looks like he might just have. He's going to go up the inside. Slight contact there. It looked like Sean pulled up at the side of the track. Some issue there for Sean. Hopefully he'll be able to get some sort of finish there, and that'll give him pole position for the next race. You never know. And we go back to Jake and Lewis still fighting away. And Ben trying to go up the inside this time. Lewis not having as good a drive. That has given Ben the opportunity. But unfortunately, Ben not able to take it this time round. Just too far behind. Jake getting a bit of a lead now. Keeping it steady through the chicane. Lewis a little bit slower as he's had to ease off just to keep the apex. And that's allowed Ben a bit of a run up the hill. The slight kink left, then Ben's going to have the inside line for the main right-hand corner. Slight ease off for some of these guys, but yes, Ben's grabbed the position, and then behind we've still got the two Nissans together, along with Adam as well. It looks like Adam now currently leading the two. Just about keeping it steady through there, and is that Rob in front of Nathan now? No, it's not. I thought it was, but no, it looks like Nathan's still ahead of his teammate. This is a surprising drive this time round as we go back towards the front. And we've got Jake, Ben and Lewis on board now with Ben. Lewis a little bit deep, a little bit later on the brakes, trying to cut it back inside. Can he get up the inside of Ben this time? No, he can't. That's unfortunate for him as they're going to follow each other single file through the chicane. Early on in the lap, back up the hill now towards the top end hairpin. At that hairpin we see Nathan now. It looks like just going to grab the inside line from Adam. Is he? Maybe? No. Lewis a little bit loose into the chicane at the bottom of the hill. It's action everywhere. Lewis off out wide, and now Ben's going to challenge Jake. Coming up the hill, that little bit more speed out the chicane, helping Ben get that drive. He's challenging Jake. He's up the inside. Is he going to push Jake wide, try and force him into that same mistake as race one? Jake holds it around the outside line. That's going to give him the inside now, and he's actually ahead of Ben, able to take that line through the four corners as we ride on board. Fantastic view this. You get to see just how fast these corners are. Ben keeping it nice and steady, having a look up the inside and thinking twice about it. Now Jake's going to get the power on as early as he can, get the grunt of that Nissan down the start and finish line as he holds on to take victory from Ben just about by 2.2 seconds. Unbelievable by these two. And it actually looked like Adam grabbing the position a little bit further back. Lewis dropping right off towards the end, maybe spending a penalty. So we see Jake from Ben, from Adam, Nathan, Rob, Lewis, Liam and Dean again in 8th. Seems to be his favourite positions already this season. And then the lower half of the table, or the lower half of the results, was Chris, Andrew, Jeff, Rob, Ash, Sean, and then DNF again there for Leon. We hope you enjoyed that race, and we'll hope you'll join us for race 3, the reverse grid race, coming up shortly. We'll see you soon.